What if I told you that you could build wealth through investing in rental properties, all while the tenant pays for your debt? Let's talk about that. Hi, my name is Tonya Byrd and I'm with Keller Realty Atlanta Partners in Peachtree City, Georgia. And today we're going to be talking about the power of leverage and how through investing in real estate, specifically rental properties, you can build wealth and cash flow over time, all while your tenant's paying for that debt. Who doesn't want their debt paid for? Let's dive into the model. So the first thing we see on this model, we see rent appreciation plus debt payoff equals cash flow growth. So let's talk about this for a moment. We're going to go back to math class for a moment. So if we have rental appreciation, that number would be positive. So let's say it's $1,000 plus debt payoff. Debt payoff is going to be a negative number. So let's say our debt payoff's $500 equals cash flow. So then our cash flow in this instance would be $500. So this little formula is kind of like a subtraction problem in disguise, because we all know if you take a positive number and you add it to a negative number, that's going to leave you with less than what you had in the beginning, right? It's a subtraction problem in disguise. So now let's look about how rental appreciations, because rental appreciation over time, it will go up, just like property values tend to go up over time, how that can increase your cash flow. So in the beginning, you're going to buy the house right. You're going to buy a good property that can be rented out and is in a high demand area, and that it's got good bones to it. Maybe you have to do a few repairs, but you're going to buy it right. You're always going to have vacancy and expenses no matter where you are in this continuum. And in the beginning, you're going to have a lot of debt service and little cash flow. But as time goes on, rent increases, that debt service is being paid off because it tends to be a steady number, right? And your cash flow will start to increase over time until you completely get it paid off. And then all you have to do is worry about vacancy and expenses. Now this is where this model is great, because that payoff portion of that debt is actually coming out of the rent. So essentially your tenant is paying for that. They are paying for the debt that you went out and got yourself into. And again, you do have to look for the vacancy periods, but most vacancy periods, depending on the rental property, hopefully you bought it right, only last 30, maybe 60 days. So, and over time, you can really create a lot of cash flow. And what would you do with that cash flow? Well, you could go buy other rental properties and build upon that cash flow, or you could take that money and pay yourself a nice secondary salary. Or maybe it becomes your primary salary. Or maybe you take that money and you go off and you go on a vacation. I don't know. What are your dreams? What are your hopes? What would you do with that kind of money? Leave comments in below and let me know what you would do with that extra cash flow if this was in your portfolio. Now, if you need help investing in real estate, I'll be glad to help you in the greater Atlanta area. And if you need help finding a good realtor in your neck of the woods who can help you navigate through real estate investing where you live, let me know. I'd be glad to make that connection. If you like this kind of content, please be sure to subscribe, click that bell notification, leave me a comment below, give me a thumbs up. This will really help me out on YouTube. Thanks. Bye.